Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me pretty clearly. I am going to make sure I mute my video and get it going. Try to pull this up so I can see what's going on. Don't think I have anybody watching right now. Oh, I got one watching, it says. Okay, so that should be pretty good. And I have a bunch of jewelry to show. A couple of handbags I can show that I've picked up lately. And some other odd end items. Hey, Angie, thanks for showing up. Looks like it's me and you. Well, no, here we go. We got a couple of people joining us. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Carla. So I've been going to estate sales, thrift stores, anywhere and everywhere I can find pretty much. And I've been picking up stuff and I've been helping Casey along the way look for items for his store too. So I'll just start with today. I picked up a couple of things. I found this box. It's just kind of a cute, like, I believe it to be like a bracelet or watch box. And it was 99 cents at the Salvation Army. It has a little pillow inside. So if I have a nice bracelet I need to ship out, I figured I could put that in there. That's what I got that for. This was at the Salvation Army today. One of those vintage aprons. It's very light and thin, little yellow apron. So I picked that one up. It was probably like 99 cents or something. I don't even know, honestly. I didn't ask because their prices are usually pretty cheap. And then I thought there was a piece of jewelry, but I may have left that downstairs. It was just like an amethyst heart pendant. And I wanted to show this set that Tyrone picked up for me. He went to a thrift store the other day and he picked up this little box. And inside of it, it has these earrings, and they have amber and mystic topaz. Oh, they're not picking up the way that I would like them to. But these pick up purple and green, and maybe the light's hitting them on me and making a rainbow, but like purples and greens and different colors. Also, I bet you can see it right there. I have these crystals that hang in the window, and when the light comes through right there, I think that's a rainbow. Let me try this. Oh, it's not even plugged in. Oh well. That's right. We were taking pictures the other day and we unplugged that one and moved it. But that's amber there, and these are mystic topaz, and they're set in sterling silver. There's a designer on the back, and we looked it up. She has a current website, and all of her jewelry is pretty beautiful. Kind of expensive on the side of being sterling silver. And it is Lori Bonn, Bonn. So if you find that designer, she does sterling silver pieces. It looked like mainly sterling silver. I don't think there was anything else. And this was the necklace. It was a big amber pendant like that. And then that's her marking on the back. It says Lori Bond 925. It had a nice chain that it was on. Hey, Darlene. So that was one thing there. When we were at an estate sale in Atlanta, no, this one was in Columbus, excuse me. We went to Columbus, Georgia. We found this cloisonne bangle. It's pretty heavy. It sounds like that, like metal, and it's enameled with these little flowers. So it actually fit my wrist, so I'm going to wear it for a little while, but I'm going to let Casey list that in his store because that's oriental and that really goes with his design. And I still have this necklace. I need to do some research on it because I don't know how old it is, but it's a pretty massive necklace. It has black beads that are, they're either glass or they're onyx. And then you have pieces of jade beads. This right here is some sort of polished glass or stone. This right here feels like, I mean, kind of looks like, well, that'd be the same thing, either glass or stone. You got the cloisonne ones throughout, other natural stones throughout. You have this one here. That's a natural stone. I'm guessing a type of jade on that. And you have these little metal beads there. This one I think would be jet there. Cloisonne. And they're just really intricate and it's very oriental. But it's super, super, super long. Has all those natural stones. And it had that one large piece here that's not magnetic, but we haven't tested it for silver. But it looks like a moth on there. Hey, Barb. So there's that one. And I did find a very nice crown trifari at that same estate sale in Columbia. It had, so it's the parure. It has the bracelet. That's the bracelet. Gold tone, brushed gold tone rhinestones, not missing any rhinestones. Has the safety clasps there. And it's marked Crown Trifari. Where's it at? Not on that closure, is it? I know it's on one of the pieces. Not on the back of the bracelet. So there's no markings on the bracelet. But it is marked on the back of the brooch there. You can see that right in there. And that's the matching brooch that goes with it. And then we also have the matching earrings. So it's those three pieces there. I'll be listing those in my store. I have done jewelry jars along the way as well, so I've got some pieces pulled out from there. This one is a newer piece that I'll probably put on Poshmark or either auction, but it is like a little delicate kind of with a pearl drop. It's a newer, I guess, prom or wedding or something like that piece, and it's rhinestones all over, and it's hinged in certain places. Thanks, Angie. Yeah, they are. They are like, when you're looking for those Trifari pieces or Monet pieces, when it's the top of the line that they made, that's one of those sets. And if I could have afforded some of the other things that were in there, like the Jomar and some other designers that they had the prices, really big prices on, I would have picked those up. But we stayed within the like grouped bags of things that we got good deals because I found 14 karat gold earrings and natural pearl in a pair. At least I think it's a B. I still haven't authenticated it, but I see 14K on it. And then I got the gold filled ones. This came out of a jewelry jar. This is a strand of pearls, vintage Rochelle, I think it was. Richelieu, marked on the back there. Yes. Brands like that, they had a glass cabinet and they had huge prices on those. There were some lovely, lovely, lovely pieces. And they told me for the next 3 or 4 weeks to keep coming back because they'll keep pulling more and more out. But the house was completely packed with crystal and jewelry and anything you can imagine that looks wealthy. They had it. Let's see, what else do I have that I haven't shown? This was one at that same estate sale. And it's a designer, Carlisle. It's amethyst beads, and it has these flowers in between. I found out by looking this up that they used to have a service where for someone that wanted you to come to their home and design their outfit, pick out their outfit and their jewelry and stuff like that, that would be how you would get the Carlisle jewelry. I know, Angie, I want you to come too. You got to come down here. You can go with me all over Georgia. I pretty much go anywhere in Georgia and some of Alabama, Florida, all the surrounding areas. If I can get there in a few hours and get back, I'll go. This was a pair of earrings that were in a bag with a couple other pairs of earrings. The Millefiori and their clip-ons. And I have the bracelet too, the glass. It's road trip time. Here's one of the bags of earrings here that I got, and it was 4 pairs for $8, and I found those ones that I'm hoping are 14 karat gold because they're marked 14K. These are the pair that are gold filled, and they're pearl. Those are authentic pearls. These and those are pearls because I did scrub those across my teeth. You can tell these are irregular looking under here anyway, and they're marked on the back there. But those are really cute ones. Screw backs. They were in that bag. These are Whiting and Davis mother of pearl. And they're not magnetic, but I don't see a 925, so I'm not sure if Whiting and Davis did sterling or not. Let's find that out. Hey, Queen Leah's Gems. Hey, Carmen, Babsy. We will be doing a auction Tuesday in the afternoon if anybody can make it, because Casey's going to get started with his auctions, and we're going to do a short one for him to just teach him, a little bit about how it goes and how it works and everything. And I didn't want to interrupt anybody else's schedule, so we did it in the daytime. I'm not sure if I showed this piece or not. This is a cameo bracelet. It's gold filled. I picked that up off of eBay. So I have that one here that I've gotten recently. This pair is a Mimi D. And I've never found the Mimi D jewelry. I've only found the belt buckles, but I think the buckles are from like the 80s, so I'm assuming these would be the 80s as well. Okay, awesome, Carla. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, here's that bracelet, the Millefiori bracelet. That was at that estate sale. It has a vintage clasp on it like that. And it has the beads, and they're capped. They have the little cap beads in between. I got that one. It was $8 for that one. I stuck with 10 and below except for a couple of pieces. Oh, and I found the matching bracelet to a necklace that I have. This is Monet, Angie. I have the bracelet now and the necklace to this. Yeah, I like to know when people get my packages, Harmon. I just want to make sure everything goes smoothly and they get there on time. Right? They can do that. Take a huge little trip around. Here are Oh, I found this one. This one was from the one in Atlanta that we went to Saturday. I finally got me a crown brooch. It's a large one too. It's pretty decent size. It's some gold tone. Doesn't seem old. I don't think it's vintage. Not really vintage, but it's pretty and it's a weighty little piece. I've wanted one to add to my collection of stuff. I wanted a crown, so I got that one. And this lady was really nice. Like you could make deals on things and heckle back and forth and stuff. They're from Italy, Carmen. They're older, and from what I read, in Italy, when they did the art glass pieces in the Mille Fiori, I think there was like an island or something that all those workers, they had a factory there that would create the art glass and the Mille Fiori style jewelry. It's an old world, I guess, an old world art sort of, or something to that effect. And they continued it on, I guess, and brought it over here, and people, copy it and stuff today. But these pieces, you can tell, are a lot older than some of the newer ones. If I use pirate ship site, it will tell you when they were delivered. Yeah, that's true too. You'll get a notification, just like you would with Etsy or eBay. You can track your packages and those kind of things. This was 3 for $10, matching set. So you got the two little scatter pins like this. And I love stars, so that really looks like a star shape. So I love these. I want to keep these. But it just sparkles, sparkles, sparkles. I love it. And they're silver tone. They look like this in the back. So I'm thinking 50s, maybe 40s, but somewhere in there, mid-century. You like the Mille Fiori, Carmen? That's good. I'll keep that in mind. So if I have some things for auction, I'll let you know. Yeah, they sparkle like diamonds. I love it. I love it. Anything that sparkles like that definitely catches my attention. This is another couple of earrings in a bag that I bought from Columbus. These are like a lucite, and they're carved flower shape. If you can see the swirly pattern to those little dangles. I got those, and they have like little crystals in the center. They're clip-on, silver tone. They have a textured back on those. These were little glass pearls that are in there. Got to test these for silver. They're screw back. I can't remember if I showed y'all what I've been picking up from these pawn shops, because I've been trying the pawn shops too, and I found a couple of them in my area that are willing to like work deals and stuff. And like, if I spend $100, I can get about like 9 pieces of sterling silver items. So I've been doing that, but I have some things over here if I hadn't shown them already. These are, I think they were Carolee, or no, Hollycraft. These are Hollycraft. These were at that estate sale as well in Columbus. They're really pretty. They're kind of a brassy, wait a minute, is that what you call that? I don't know. Not brassy. They're not silver tone. They're not gold tone. They're different. They're structured very well, though. You can see that in between each little place, they're connected to give it more strength, that it wouldn't break as easily as some other pieces I've seen. Yeah, they're very beautiful. They're very nice. Nice ones. I like those. These are like, they look to be kind of like that apple juice Bakelite. So I'm going to do the semi-chrome on those and see. They're just clear like that. They're gold tone on the back, no markings. They're textured too on the back. Try those, see if those are Bakelite. Still only found so far one piece of Bakelite. Let's see what else. Oh, I found a Cinnabar bangle at the one in Atlanta. It has like a bamboo kind of engraving on it. You can see the little flowers and stuff there. They're like leaves for the bamboo. So it's like, it feels like hardened clay. That's what it feels like. It's not super heavy, and it doesn't feel like any, it feels like hardened clay when you tap on it. Okay, thank you, Babsy. Barbara. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I've found the name of was apple juice. When I was looking into Bakelite, trying to learn more about it. Let's see. Okay, there's that. See, I've got this container with some things in it that I've been picking up. These were from Salvation Army, Valley, Alabama. This is a Coro brooch. It needs some cleaning in there. It's marked Coro right there. Let's see, this one is Crown Trifari. These were all from Salvation Army. I did $2.50 a piece on, I made a deal like and bought a bunch of things, and I said, hey, I'll do $2.50 a piece. And so he took the offer. He said their jewelry sits there so long and they wanted $10 for this one. I said, nope, can't do that. I love Mondays and Tuesdays because we get to see what people got during the thrifting weekend. It's so much fun. I thrift all week and weekend sometimes. My sister bought me a necklace with that red resin faux cinnabar. Okay. This one looks older. It's definitely hand carved, and cinnabar is a, what did it say? It's like a resin or an acrylic or something. I was looking into that because I'm not used to getting it. I found that in a pair of earrings recently. So, but from what I could tell from everything else in the house, this lady had lots of older pieces. So I would assume that one's probably real cinnabar. This is also Crown Trifari. Now this one, it's hard to see the marking there, but this is what I was talking about. Like, it seems like in the production of these that at some point when they were putting the finish on them, it would sometimes like fill in the stamp, but you can make out what it says. So I'm assuming that's what makes that happen. Seems like that is. It's radioactive. What? Why they make jewelry out of it then? This is Monet. It's a big, large size, beautiful tulip, it looks like. And it's marked Monet. I found this little bunny rabbit. He's a JJ. JJ one. I think I got him at Goodwill. That's where he came from. They had faux cinnabar in the 60s and 70s. They stopped making it pretty early, I think. Oh, I love that. Very elegant. You mean this, Barbara, you mean this one? No, I don't. Ellen Org 151, I don't take anything to test for radioactivity because I had no idea. I didn't see anything about that when I was looking into it. You can't find that tulip in your book? Maybe it's a rare one then. This is just a little braided, came from, I think, Goodwill is where that one came from. What this one is made in Austria. I'm not sure if I showed this one yet. It came from another estate sale that I went to recently, I believe. I love these though. Nice, like the shape of how they're cut and they come to a point. These are glass because they're the Austrian crystals. I found the matching earrings to a necklace that I have up there, but it's not marked. Well, I say matching, but it's the same metal, same colored. It looks like the confetti lucite, but then the shapes of the rhinestones are different, but they match otherwise. And they're like this. They have a little fan and they're screw backs. This one I picked up out of town somewhere recently, but it needs repair. It looks like that on the back, and the pin is missing. And it's missing one rhinestone right there, but if I can repair the rhinestone, probably make something of it. I think she charged me 99 cents, so I said, okay, I'll take that. This is from another estate sale. It's a brooch. Really pretty. Looks like rubies and diamonds in there. And it's gold filled. And it was marked. Oh, that's that one. Phyllis. 1/20th, 12 karat gold filled. Phyllis is what it was marked. On the back, on the round circular part there. It's got the markings. I just purchased ivory last week. Elderly have everything. Yeah, I have some ivory too. And they're always selling it at estate sales. And I call them out on them like, oh, you can sell this ivory? I can't sell ivory. And they go, I had this one lady, she said, but it's, what'd she say? It's very nice imitation ivory. I was like, this is ivory. Yes. Is that how you get away with it? You just tell them it's imitation ivory? This one is Coro. If I can find the marking, there it goes. Right there, marked Coro. A little cartouche. Thank you, Mary. I try, and then I sit on this stuff for so long before it gets listed. But I did just put a few new pieces in my shop, so and I'm going to be working harder and harder on that as the weeks come because I've sold a lot lately. I need to get my listings back up. These are those are like I guess shoe clips there. They don't open, they just slide. So I guess they slide down on your shoes this way. So those are pretty little sparkly ones. That one's well, not in this light, but on the camera I noticed it doesn't seem to sparkle as much, but when I'm looking at it in person, it doesn't do that. Yeah, that's the molar brooch. Casey said the same thing. He thought it looked like teeth. These are screwbacks, and they're Lisner. And so this is like a lucite, a red moon glow or lucite. I don't think you can see it, but it does iridesce. And they're marked on the back there, Lisner. This is a brooch. Then I have the matching earrings that go with that somewhere. I got them at the same time at a thrift store. I'll find those in a minute. I'm not sure where they went. This is marked West Germany. And that's a glass stone in there. See, this one's marked sterling. I don't remember if it's marked anything other than sterling. There's that. Sterling C Arco, it looks like. I haven't done the research to find out what that means. So it's sterling silver, and it has a little pearl there that is glass, I think. I don't know, it's a little gritty. Could be a real pearl there. Another Monet piece right here. I found a lot of that brushed gold. And it's on the back there, right there. It's Monet. This pretty little owl here. Very funky 70s. Love it. I love the enamel on that one. And it's marked art. This one's an art piece. This is an unmarked, but shooting stars. It's newer, it's not older. This is Gold Field here. It has a little onyx cabochon in the middle. Yeah, it's very cool. That's something I don't see very often. Is something the enamel is just so neon orange. It's so pretty, and then the eyes have the accent of the rhinestones around it, and that's the way the back looks, like that. It's gold, the brushed gold, and then it has a mark inside that says art on it. So art pieces are usually pretty good pieces from what I found. I've just never found one like that. Crown Trifari clip-ons. I like that. These are Weiss. I got these at the estate sale. I believe is where I got those. They're pretty, like champagne colored. They sparkle really nice too. Found a little angel, pewter and gold tone. There's that. Back in here. Takes some finagling to get all that back in that case. And I did find one of these bags I've been searching for. Things like this. Has cherries on it. Has the engraving across the metal there, which I like. And that's the back. Looks the same as the front. And it has the details on the side, so you get the cherries on the side too. I have scoured everywhere. I've been reaching outside my local area and going further, and more estate sales. I find a lot more at the estate sale. So this looks like patent leather on the inside, but I couldn't find anything marked leather. So I don't know if it's vinyl or leather, but it feels pretty nice, and it's pretty thick and heavy weighted, but it's red on the inside. It has that heavyweight zipper and that little thing there. Maybe there was a chain, like a designer thing hanging there, but there's no markings otherwise on that bag. I found that one. And what else did I get recently? I found some newer stuff too. This one was something I thought I'd put on like Poshmark or whatever. Capelli Straw World. I liked the fringe on it. And then it is made of straw here, and it has the braided cloth handles. And that's what it looks like on the inside. Nope, no old lady smell for real. That one looks like somebody liked it so much they didn't even use it. I don't know. Didn't have to wipe anything out of the inside or any of that I normally do. Let's see. Things fall. We have to auction off some of these handbags. I have so many handbags. It's insane. Yeah, it does look like a skirt I had when I was in elementary school that was neon colored and layered like that. This is B. Makowski. So it looks like that on the inside. It's got a nice liner on the inside. And just like a small clutch, or, like you can hang it like that, I guess. Carry it like that. I think it's leather. It's gold. Can't remember if I saw a leather tag on the inside. Genuine leather. Yep, it's leather. So it's a gold leather. Not too big. You can just carry it by that. It's like a chunky little chain there, though. It has a little weight to that. Then I saw this little bag that I couldn't leave behind. It was cute. So it has the Jack of Spades. It's 21, blackjack. Blackjack on both sides. No, I call it thrift store smell. That's what I call it. No stinky stale perfume or weird lady smells. No. But I have a homemade spray that I make out of essential oils. And I spritz everything fabric with this bottle of mixture right here, and you don't smell anything. Let's see, the pieces from the pawn shop. If I've shown them, I don't remember. But no, I got this one at the estate sale. It's got amethyst and marcasite, sterling silver ring. Fits my finger, so that one I'm keeping for me. I think they sold it to me for $15. Here's one of the Native American sterling silver pieces at the pawn shop that I got. And when you break it down, I was paying like, I think $11.50 a piece or $12.50 a piece for these. Let's see if I can see that better. They're pretty stone in there, all sterling silver. Here's another turquoise sterling silver piece that I got there, pawn shop. This one actually had a designer name in it. I can't remember if I've shown these or not, though, because I've been picking up so much. I got that one from the pawn shop, Tiger's Eye. This one actually picks up a hint of green, and I decided I would keep that one for myself. This one is like amethyst, but it's also got other things in the stone with it. Like, it's rough and polished, but really pretty in sterling silver. And that's the back of it. I like that. Fits my finger mine. How many times have I done that? Yeah, I've done that a lot. This one's, I think, marked Mexico for this one, but it's turquoise. And it's a really pretty blue, like on the lighter side of the blues. It's marked there, Mexico sterling. This one was another type of turquoise. I'm going to try to make a video on my collection of Native American, Southwestern. I'm going to bunch it all together, jewelry that I have, because I love turquoise and sterling silver, or coral and sterling silver. I like the Native American like styles and the Southwestern styles of jewelry as well. But I mean, I'm all over the board. I wear everything, anything. I like it all, probably. There's one that I got. This one was Zuni that I picked up. Sterling silver. Going to listen to sports radio. Okay, thank you, Adam. Darlene loves turquoise too. Nun Hedwig. You mean the sterling pieces? Because I don't know that designer. Carla's turning this into quiz time. This one came out of a jewelry jar. It's a pendant. It's just simply marked sterling on the back of it there. It doesn't have any, names, so I don't know who made it. And I love that. So I'm going to put that on one of my silver chains. What time is it? 5:13. I don't want to go too long because I know Cindy's going to start soon. Does anybody have any questions about anything? I picked up nightgowns. I think I showed some nightgowns. Oh, I picked up a couple of new ones though. Here's one. Let's take this one. This is a little jumper one here. Got the little shorts at the top. But I'm going to take this one off so I can show you the one behind it. These do well for me, so I always buy the lingerie when I can find it. And it's not stained badly or torn or anything like that, that I can't get it out with some OxyClean. It's a pretty seafoam kind of green with this yellow sheer material there, kind of a high waist, yeah, like an empire waist. There's no lace at the bottom, but there is lace detail on the shoulders and there. Mary, I'm having an auction next Monday. It'll be my turn again, unless I let Casey go in my place. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Let's see. Here's some more gowns that I picked up. If y'all are ever interested in these kind of things in auction, clothing, vintage nightgowns, let me know. I didn't know if anybody would want to do that on the auctions or not, but here's another. This one's one of those little short ones that I've picked up, but I always look for the tags to be vintage or say made in the USA. This one here, made in the USA. This one's probably no more than like maybe 80s old, but I do find some with the old union tags on them, so I look for that too. This one here, and it has like the braided. I have a couple with the braided, and that's the back, and it's a long one, kind of a fuchsia, not too dark, but a light fuchsia color. Kathleen, which one were you interested in on because those rings I can sell for quite a bit if I list them. Which one were you interested in? You like those, Carmen? Okay, so if you're interested, Carmen, I'll throw some of these in to an auction at some point. I just didn't know if anybody was interested in it, but they do sell well for me. And, really cute feminine nightgowns, unless you're going to go pay big money at, say, like Victoria's Secrets or somewhere, then, they get expensive. But I list mine. I'll sell a gown for like 25, stuff like that. The Indian rings. The Native American ones, I wasn't going to auction those necessarily. I was going to list those in my store. But if you want to send me an email at bougiebearvintage.com, and I can take a picture of the ones I have and you're interested, instead of me listing them, I can tell you like what I would list them for. And if you want to make an offer or whatever, we could do that. The blue long one, this one, that one. Yeah, some of these can sell in the hundreds of dollars. So I really have to look it up. I'm on a Facebook page now where I keep watching, and I'm like, wow, look at the prices. And like I said, I can get good deals on this sometimes in the pawn shops around here. Leather. What's usually leather? No, not that one. This one? I think this one I was going to keep, unfortunately. I love that greenish blue with the kind of gold color in it. And then I had the Mexican one there. This one. Now this one, I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember the name of that turquoise there, but I think it's one of those rarer ones because it's like the light blue. I forget the name of it. Trying to hold on to a lot of information is overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, anybody that might be interested in something like this that I definitely probably wouldn't auction off, but either I can let you know when I list it in my store, or we could try to come to a deal, on the price on those. I'm definitely keeping this one. This one fits me, and I love how artistic it is. Let's see. It's, like I said, signed. Where'd my loop go? I believe it was. I couldn't make it out whether that's an FK or a TK on the inside. But I like the way that's cut into a cabochon, and the veining on it is really pretty. And it's like a light blue up here, and then that turquoise green blue there with that, looks like a piece of copper or something running through the middle. Sleeping Beauty, Carla. That's right. That's what I think this could be right there. This one might be that Royston. I tried to look them up, but and this one's very complicated. It's like a darker green, but then the spider webbing, I think they call it spider webs, is like a metallic kind of look to it going through it, the spider webbing on that one. I don't know if you can really see that. The Mexican one, that's the one that looks to me like Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, but it's marked Mexico. And I'm not even certain if the mines there had that, but it does say Sterling, Mexico 925 on the back. I can draw that right in there. It's a smaller one. It's like little. I can wear it on my pinky finger. Actually, no, that one's going to have to go because that one won't even fit my pinky finger. Thank you, Hedwig. David. So yeah, I'll go for now. I'll try to be back on again within a week or so if I can, not disappear for too long. See if I can find a finger for this one. I found a finger for it. And I will try to incorporate some of that lingerie, and I've got some things picked out already for my next auction. I'll have some more sterling silver, some more vintage pieces. I'm definitely going to throw some handbags in there because I just need to get rid of handbags. They're falling off of things over here. I don't have enough room for them. Kathleen, what size? Oh, that last one, what size? Let me get my ring sizer. It's around here somewhere. That one is a 5, just a hair below the 5 mark there. See it? Just tiny hair past that little 5. So it's a tiny one if you've got little fingers. But if not, of course, just have somebody add to it and size it up for you. I have so many rings. I just pick a finger that it'll fit on. Like this one's loose. I don't want to get rid of that one. Sally gave me that one. Okay, bye everybody. I'll see you in just about 30 minutes or so on Cindy Loves Jewelry's auction. Y'all have a good afternoon. Bye.